Welcome to the pre-show. Yeah, we're not doing that. Right, thought this might be a nice idea. Mad Commodore 1 and 2, and specifically the external hard drives plugged into them, are not allowed to be turned on for 3 days now. Isn't that a lovely warm breeze? No, it's fucking stink, mate. I have to have the windows open. I have to hear every arsehole shit-engined car and listen to their shit music as well. I fucking hate the summer, mate. But anyway, sadly this is not Cyprus. It is Cyprus weather, and this is how you survive the stink weather. Some sort of ice cold drink. I'm having Cola Zero, but as Ben Kenobi famously said, there are alternatives. He was talking about fighting, but yeah, so I've taken this out of the old freezerunio, well, fridge, and not particularly cold, even though it's been in there for ages. So the other thing you need is a half-filled bottle of water, small one, like this, you know, standard plastic bottle fare, and you half fill it with water, stick it in the freezer on its side, then you get a big block of ice, mate. Is that water at the bottom there? What's going on with that, eh? Hey! Oh yeah, of course you get dogs barking as well and children screaming their fucking head off. Even though where I used to live as a teenager is pretty much a shithole now. It was relatively quiet when I lived there. Okay, it's a bit of a problem. I can't find the lid for this thing. So that is a problem, actually. Where bloody hell's the plastic lid gone? Ah, you bastard. Oh, there it is. It's in the shadows. Right. You also need some sort of chocolate bar. We're having mint flavoured club biscuits, which seem to taste as they used to. And we're having chicken flavoured crisps because smoky bacon my arse. It's more like a smoked mackerel, you cunt. Fucking walkers, losers, and a bit of Terra Cresta, obviously. If you didn't know. Selecting this trainer means that you'll be able to activate the formation mode unlimited times once any extra weapon is collected. Oh no, spacebar. Spacebar's a bit dodgy on this thing. Actually, I think there's a hairline crack on the motherboard. We do randomly get slight sort of staticky noise kind of coming through. Now I can push the SID chip back in and it stops it, but it also causes a crash. So it's not really that useful. Not even if you're doing a bit of PET-ski programming, which I don't do anymore. Right, okay. Might help if I read the instructions. Trainer. No. You want to be invincible. Yeah, buddy. What was the formation mode? Let's go the old Amstrad colours, mate. Who needs trainers, eh? Look how good I'm doing. Look at those lovely colours. Are you using an Amstrad? No, mate. I just turned the colour saturation up on my TV. I know, what bastard. Ah, crap. Ah, no. I wanted the Fiery Phoenix. Ah, what answer. You can't hear my dulcet tones. So, I used to love the little skeletons there. Yeah, it's another game which suspiciously is not in 4 colours, or it's not suspicious at all. It's not programmed by fucking idiots, that's all. Now of course Terra Cresta never came out on the Amstrad, so we'll never be able to compare, so... Oh man, I went to Phoenix, I wasn't concentrating. It's the weather. Oh look, you have got sprites in the border up the top. For the score and all that. I'm not lying, mate. That lined up. Yeah, I need the trainer so I can line the bastard camera up all the time. These lovely graphics, mate. Lovely. Does it make the summer bearable? Well, hot is hot, mate. You either like hot weather or you don't, so... And we have to get one more bit then to get the Fiery Phoenix. Battle of the Planets. I used to watch that a lot, actually. 7's Arc 7. But basically it was when they turned the ship into the Fiery Phoenix. That was my favourite bit. God damn it, I think you need 5 pieces. Well, this formation is a bit shit. I only want the Fiery Phoenix, mate. Fiery Phoenix or nothing, sir. How am I supposed to eat my crisp without the Fiery Phoenix? You bastard. So yeah, Mad Commodore 1 and 2, specifically the hard drives connected to them, are going to have to be off until the weather cools down, and this is only day 1 of the 3-day heat wave, so we're a bit fucked there really. How am I supposed to watch porn on a tiny little 15-inch laptop screen? There's a bit of glitching going on there. How many hits does this bastard take? That many. I wish you could have just the music. Maybe you can, maybe it's an option on the title page. Those graphics on this game is fantastic. It's not a particularly late game, so... Yeah, this was a thing really. If you got a C64 in 1990, like all the Patreon pricks, yeah. And would you have even been able to buy Terra Cresta? That's the thing, you'd have to buy shit like fucking, I don't know, Total Recall, The Running Man, other wank like that, which did get a re-release on the Hit Squad. Oh man, where's the duct tape? I need to duct tape the fire button. Yes, the Fiery Phoenix, that's all I wanted, mate. G-Force! What happens if you get shot when you've got like all the weapons? Do you die or do you just lose one of them? I do have an original copy of this game. I'm not a filthy pirate, mate. I've probably got over 1,000 C64 games easily, I reckon. Most of them are duplicate copies of fucking Time Traveller and what's the other one? Ghost Town, all them crap fucking light gun games, although they look alright, but they're crap because I don't have a light gun, mate. Guns are illegal in the UK, and light guns are too expensive. Well, ones that are tested working on Scumbay. You know what, I haven't bought anything off eBay for about a year. So yeah, you know, I mean, when did Hybris come out? Was it 1990? On the Amiga, obviously. I did love the music on Hybris too, so Hybris is a shameless knockoff of Terra Presta. I'm sure even Wikipedia mentions that, so the Patreon pricks will have that too. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I thought it'd be fun to do a bit of a pre-show. Maybe that'll get uploaded and go live a week before the actual 44-hour spectacular. Yeah, you heard me, mate. I'd say about half of that is footage that no one has ever seen before, except me, obviously. But the other half is games that I've already done, and they are essential to my C64 childhood and teenage life, I guess. But I stopped using a C64 before I got a driving license, so technically you're not a man until you pass your driving test, and you're not a real man unless you pass it first time, and yes and yes to both of them for me, obviously. I should be in a Guy Ritchie film, mate. But anyway, and not one of these shit ones like Rock and Roller. Bollocks to that, mate. So you get glitching if you fire. So they are using a hell of a lot of sprite multiplexing on this game. Maybe we'll play a bit of Salamander, but not Nemesis. Never Nemesis. Unless you mean that game that's a bit like Airwolf without the fucking gravity. But yeah, like I said, thought it'd be nice to have a bit more games that are not in the thing. Sanction is another one, and I know Sanction is not in any of those 44 hours of videos I uploaded. Although the last 10-hour video, after about 6 hours of being uploaded, it was still stuck at 95% processing the video, and it was saying processing is taking longer than expected. Hold tight to what? The neck of the Google businessmen that ruined YouTube for people with a high IQ like me. It's absolutely fine for the dumb shit millennials, but anyway. Oh, letting out all this rage, I feel cooler already. Let's have a bit more cola. They should have done an isometric version of this, like these graphics, which you can definitely do. Because if you step the graphics 1 pixel down every 2 pixels across, then that basically matches the multicolour mode anyway. That's why you have so many nice looking isometric games on the C64. Oh, someone put a thumb down on the old, you know, the coming soon thing for for the, you know, the C64 40th anniversary thing. The one with the Blade Runner background stuff, which didn't get a copyright flag, amazingly. Yeah, going back to copyright, that's how I know I haven't got any footage of Sanction, because if you do upload a video of Sanction, it immediately gets flagged for copyrights. Some company has bought out all the original SIG music, and well, my channel was never monetized anyway, but if you did monetize your channel, how the fuck are you supposed to play Sanction? But yeah, it did get a thumb down, so I suppose one of the Patreon pricks must have accidentally watched like 30 seconds of it, which would be amazing seeing as they got the attention span of a fucking peanut. But anyway, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what anyone says or thinks. It's just YouTube works on averages, and the average viewing figures are going to be affected by a channel as unpromoted as mine, as a decade and a half old. There's nothing you can do about that. That's why people keep closing down channels and starting new ones. You know, the people who are trying to make it big with their small cock on YouTube, although most of them are actually female. Small clit? I don't know, mate. I can't hack their web camera to turn it on. No, I don't do things like that, mate. I've never been a hacker. I did talk to a hacker once on AOL instant messaging, and they proved it because they said, right, I'm going to open your CD drawer now just to prove that I'm a hacker. So I said, how do I know you're a hacker? And they did it actually, and it did. It ejected the CD drawer. I was like, right, I'm not talking to you, you arsehole. I think we can forgive the sprite glitching a little bit, because very colourful game, nice music, very fast and responsive, super smooth scrolling. So even if this had come out for the Amstrad, it wouldn't have been like this anyway. Well look, you can't get the background objects until that goes away. I wonder why. Don't ask any Patreon pricks, eh? Exactly, mate, with your shit motorcycle. The only motorcycles I like are the, you know, the screeching 1990s Formula 1 engine sounding motorbikes. You know, the 750cc stuff, Ducati, Yamaha, that kind of thing. Suzuki. Honda RVF? Yeah, I suppose that, or is it, yeah, I think it is, or is it the CBR? I did want a motorbike, but I'm glad I never bought one, because yeah, I probably would have killed myself on it. Stop clapping, you bastards. So yeah, you know, don't actually care what people think of my channel. I mean, most of the videos are just for me to lay down a recording of any memories I might have while I'm playing the game. Don't really have any memories anymore. The channel is always going to be stuck because of the way YouTube is written for millennial cocksuckers. Yeah. But like I said to someone, I can't remember who I said it to, most of the people who have stuck with the channel, although I don't think there's hardly any that have stuck with it from the very beginning, because there used to be emulator capture gameplay videos for the first 12 years or something, 11, so I didn't have a camera to do these kind of reviews. Hey, old skeleton, it's time for the Phoenix. Oh no, why not doing the Phoenix thing anymore? I only want the Phoenix, mate. Ah, what a shit trainer, what a surprise, mate. No, I want to be the Phoenix all the time. So yeah, you know, you just like think, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and then you think, well, maybe 20 people will watch it, maybe 30 people will watch it. That's not people actually watching it, that's people clicking on it, and probably 2/3 of those are click-off cunts. You know, people who click on a video and then click off it fucking 5 seconds, 4 seconds later, so they don't count anyway. And then I just don't do it, so don't really see many point pretending I'm going to stay on YouTube to make videos, really. There's no alternative websites to YouTube. Don't say Twitch. It's a bit like you have to say, oh, have you seen The Wire? As soon as someone says, oh, that Breaking Bad's fantastic. The Wire is fuck all like Breaking Bad, mate. The reasons why most people would like The Wire, people like me, are not the same as the people like me who would like Breaking Bad. I don't actually like The Wire, I only like Breaking Bad. That's why it's such a dumb thing to say. Ditto with Twitch. Twitch is, no. I have been on Twitch, and Twitch is more like for live streaming, and I do believe Top Hat Gaming Man had a bit of a dodgy incident with the Twitch live stream. Due to their lack of security, obviously, and I think he was streaming from a mobile as well, I'm not sure. Rather than, I don't know what happened there. This may be the same thing over and over again. How many minutes we got? 21 minutes, right, okay. Due to the fact that there's no more Fiery Phoenix, I fancy some chocolate, mate. I did used to play Terra Cresta in the arcade, loved it, mate. And I was very happy when it arrived on the C64 and I loaded it up and I played it. I wish I could say the same for Nemesis. That's a bit of an Andy Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption when Boggs wants him to, yeah, anyway, type situation. Let's not get any cola on the holy C64 keyboard. Yeah, I did watch that Commodore documentary. It's very badly edited. The new one that popped up on YouTube about 2-3 months ago by a channel called Commodore. The one that's got arseholes on it that don't know fuck all about anything, you know, like 8-Bit Guy and a whole load of other YouTubers that I've never fucking heard of because I'm not a Patreon prick lover, mate. I've got no interest in those losers. Although, interestingly, I don't think they asked retro recipes. But I could be mistaken. I did skip past all them losers. I'm like, what are these idiots doing on there? And when they did record Rob Hubbard, it was like they recorded it so badly. I was like, you can barely hear what he's saying. And they had to fuck about with the brightness, contrast and saturation. It looked like I'm fucking watching it on a knackered TV. Knackered for the 70s, mate. What should we play? Oh yeah, I said I would play, said I'd play Sanction, but we haven't played Hero of the Gold Talisman. Well, we haven't played it on the 44-hour spectacular, and yeah, you're not meant to sit there and watch all of it. It's basically for me to say to YouTube, look, fuck you, mate, I'm going to live premiere my shit for like nearly 48 hours solid. Whether you promote it or not, I couldn't give a fuck. That's how we're going out in style, mate. Yeah, and farty noise from the shit motorbike. Anyway, but don't worry, we've got loads of stuff in there that you definitely love. We've got Where the Exploding Fist. We actually have Ladybug. Managed to convert that back to the correct resolution and frame rate. The last long video I processed, which took about 4 fucking hours, and I had to restrict myself to X264 movies, not X265. Takes up too much energy. I do like his music. So yeah, loads of stuff in there, you know, Beachhead 2, like I said, Where the Exploding Fist, but not International Karate, interestingly, because I don't mind International Karate, but you same sort of effect because it was second. And there's nothing wrong with international karate. If I had international karate first, and I feel about that, how I feel about if I had it totally fished, mate. Jesus, pretty much the same game. So Archie was being ripped off, apparently, allegedly. Now my CRT glasses hit? Yes, they are. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and like I say, you're not supposed to watch all of it. You're not supposed to think, oh, I've got to watch 44 hours of this shit. No, it's just there. And only about 25 hours of it is stuff you've never seen before. Probably about 3 hours worth of video that I can't be bothered to sit through and watch in the summer, because I know there are comments in there that I don't want on my channel. We got Thrust, which you know, obviously, Anirog Scramble, Anirog Kong, Space Pilot. That was the actual loading screen. Now this face reminds me of the face on the screen on that weird robot thing, small tiny little thing, in Lex, which I haven't seen for a long time. Craig Charles is in Lex, I believe, like I think season 3 is it, or is it season 4? And that guy who looks a bit like Rutger Hauer, but it's not actually him. They couldn't afford him. Okay, fire button is then. I did have this. Definitely got at least one real copy of it. Joystick port 1. Yeah. Yeah, go there, yeah. We'll have a bit of sanction after this. So like I say, we put in most of the games that I've done since February, March time. Yeah, actually it is before March. That was just too many videos to upload. Always like Dungeon Master on the ST, but nothing like it. Right, it was supposed to get past that fucking screen. Joystick ports are a bit worn out on this C64. New Old Faithful. That was a mistake I made the first time I played it. Seems to have a Uzi 9mm, as Arnold Schwarzenegger says in Terminator. Even though you can't even see it. It's been shrunk using that machine in that movie, The Fantastic Voyage, which I can't watch anymore because it's all bollocks, it's all set-based shit. Very acrobatic. Oh well, we can't go anywhere there. So we're a bit fucked then, really. So we have to go across there. The piranhas! Although you can escape them, you don't have to shoot them. Of course that happens as well. First Metroidvania game ever. Before Metroid and Castlevania existed actually. And none of that push you back bullshit. From Ninja Gaiden, I believe it is. There we go. Let's see where this takes us. Yeah, you have to collect these keys, by the way. So it's sort of a bit like Fred. Although I think this might have come out around the same time, so I don't know which came first. It is a nice game for £3, and I do believe it's a Sean Southern game. I'm not 100% sure. Give me a break, mate. So it does swim a bit funny, but what are you going to do, mate? You know why I fucking hate swimming? That fucking just gives you athlete's foot, mate. It's disgusting, the old swimming pools. There you go, that's why you need the old red Kia Reno. Oh crap. Well, there's a rope there, but you can't actually do anything, so... Oh crap. Well, this would be iffy without the trainer options, because obviously your air runs out. Oh, that's the other thing, you can't jump out of the water. That's really the only annoying thing with this game, I have to say. So yeah, for $2.99 this is brilliant. There was no Rob Hubbard soundtrack, but it's not as shit as last V8, so swings and roundabouts, mate. That's the thing with that, you have to jump from the right spot, so there's a lot of working out. So there's plenty of play value in this $2.99 game as well. So you've got to do the same thing twice, but you get the idea. So time for a bit of sanction, because I like sanction. Although I ain't got a zip stick in here, so that could be a problem, because the fire buttons are shit on the Competition Pro and there's no auto fire. It's probably quite simple to make a little auto fire circuit, but not if you ain't got a bloody soldering iron, it ain't, mate. No sir. I can't remember if Delta is in there actually. There was only 3 tunes out of 36 hours that had any kind of copyright flag. There weren't copyright strikes, so yeah, let's go by software publisher. That big block of ice is still in there, keeping the cola nice and cold, sir. Although it is watering it down. But you can't have everything, mate. So I guess we're not going to see the MSX, the Spectrum, Atari 800, the copy of Phoenix that I bought from eBay on the VCS. The loose cartridges for 7800 that I saw, but you know, what can I do about it, mate? Right, see, I've done this properly, because I downloaded 2 versions of Sanction. One has got the loading picture with the music, so because you need the full experience. Like I said, you know, disc users really got fucked. The real C64 experience is actually, you know, with a Taparino. Or the real tapes if you want to be a masochist. Of course, none of my tapes of Thrust would work. Not even after I soaked one where the reels would stop turning with WD-40, but never mind. Oh, here it is. I don't know if the label's been permanently stained, but yeah, they turn fine when you turn it with your fingers, but live manual tape rewinding with Mad Commodore. You think that's the thing? You think that'll be the thing that rockets my channel. I did actually Google Mad Commodore, and obviously I didn't click on the YouTube links for my own videos, but it was interesting. Back in 2009, 2010, there was a lot of websites that for some reason had links to my videos. They're not even forums, and they're nothing that I've done. It's like, I think one of my videos is on Indie Retro News, actually. I mean, nowadays they're all Saberman stuff because he's the one who does all the work, but we did run a tight ship back in the old days. Ship with a P on the end. Back in the old days. As soon as a new game come out, bang, I was there doing the video for it as soon as possible. And I was also looking on YouTube, and basically the games that will sell on eBay, I'd look on YouTube, there wouldn't be a video of it, and I was like, right, it's time to start a YouTube channel. So that's where the Mad Commodore channel, well, the one before it, which, yeah, I don't know what happened to that one. I think my PC hard drive went, and there's such a weird password for it, and username. It's a weird combination of the letters P and the letters I, and God knows what the password was anyway. And anyway, that got lost, so I started again with Mad Commodore like a year later. That's basically what I was doing. And then in 2019, when we started doing these kind of videos, it's like, well, people didn't like it. They left the channel in droves, and YouTube thought, this channel shit now, never ever promote it again. And that was the end of that, really. Dead Man Walking in 2019, which is a shame because I always wanted to do these kind of videos, but yeah, well, there's worse things in life than having a slightly stuck, very slightly and definitely really badly stuck YouTube channel. But look on the bright side, mate, I still got almost one of everything, and that's all that counts, really. Having you know, thousands of people seeing my MSX Spectacular, or whatever I might have called it, it don't really matter as long as I've actually got them and one of them still works, and Nemesis and Salamander. Okay, that's the thing with this, that is, it does a reset. I wish it wouldn't do that, but the SD to IEC should still be set to the same directory. Yes, I know I didn't press space properly, shift even. Oh, and I could have told me that you don't do comma 1 on the end when you're doing that. All the other keys were, it's just space bar's bit iffy. So there's no commando for you, mate. Technically I didn't have to get rid of the PRG business, as long as there's a space after the one. Commodore don't really care. It's not an obtuse operating system like fucking Windows or DOS. Piece of shit. Very cold. Not really, but it's better than room temperature Coke Zero. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun, and it's been fun watching back, especially the old breakfast room Commodore SX64 videos. They were fun. They were fun to do, and I hope you enjoyed them. But all good things come to an end, and based on the fact that you can only buy Windows and Macintosh brand new computers today, all bad things never come to a fucking end, it would appear. that's pretty close to lined up. Let's hope this is a half decent crack, preferably with a built-in auto fire. If not, we're a bit fucked. But as long as it's got invincibility, so I can get to the bonus levels, which the Atari could not do, actually. What is this? Yes. Ah, that's the only training option. That's a bit crap. In that case, we'll try doing the other one. Now, new faithful, my C64C, that's in the colour scheme and with the original bread bin keyboard. You can't quickly switch it off and back on again. You have to wait like 2-3 seconds before you do it, especially on some games. So I really, you know, person like me, I prefer the bread bin. Well, I did find a tune that, you know, plays better on the 8580, and it is actually a really nice tune, so there is that. It's Aqua Force by Laxity, if you're interested. Here we go, so let's see what we can find. 64C has more chroma crosstalk, but it is they have improved the image quality, so that's kind of the thing with 64C. The sound quality as well of the SID output is improved, but then they fucked the SID up, the 8580. You can't play IK Plus. Sounds weird. Well, actually, BMX Kids, another one I have to do. I ain't really got enough. You can never have too much BMX Kids, mate, unless they're annoying little bastards on you, going up and down your road screaming their fucking head off. No, I guess that's going to get worse now that they've given up on the sugar tax. I guess the big businesses that sell stuff that's stuffed with sugar, see what I did there, mate? We're getting stuffed. Ooh, that's a triple Tetris, that is. So they moaned at the government, and because all governments in the West are basically taking it up the arse from big corporations. Fucking clueless knobs. And it all started with America. Sometime in the 70s, the bank said to them, right, we're not giving you interest-free loans anymore. And the correct response should have been, right then, we're changing the law, so you're going to get fucked in your business. So you might as well do what we tell you. Bunch of fucking clueless yes men of late 70s. I believe it was New York fucking politicians. Hey, if you don't believe me, you should check out the 2.5-hour documentary from the BBC called Hypernormalisation, which is actually a fascinating documentary. Yeah, we've seen the picture already. I just want better trainer options like invincibility. Ah, of course, yeah, see? Self-leveling ship. No, we won't have that one. Is it still decrunching? We'll go yes. No, it wasn't. We'll say no to that because I can't remember what that means. I don't like this music. I think it's shit. Roland Promar sound effects. Alright, so you got, this is the kind of gravity you should have on Airwolf, this sort of speed. Not this speed. I'm a helicopter. Fucking elite. Actually, I don't know if Last Ninja is on there too. I wish I had a trained copy. I had the original game back then. original on tape, obviously. I never had a disc drive for my C64. Yeah, the Atari wouldn't be able to do this. Too many colours on the scale. Unless you did it in like some shit resolution, like 80 by 100. Yeah, then you could do it. But then you wouldn't have enough sprites to do the rest of the stuff. So yeah, I told you, mate, I know about this shit. Remember all those times I said use colour RAM, motherfucker? Well, the Atari doesn't have colour RAM. That's why it's a 1979, not a 1981 technology. Oh, I've been getting into Iridium 2 on the Amiga quite a lot. Got this weird fascination now for what the woman who does the voice samples for Iridium 2 looks like. Because I'm picturing Amanda Pays from, I told you we need the bloody zip stick. If I had auto fire, I might give it a go. This is actually a 4-colour game, just so you know. Oh, it's like Star Wars Arcade sideways version. Oh, fucking hell, my fingers smell of WD-40. I said WD-40. These sound effects are on the demo for the Roland ProMars synthesizer. It's the same pattern, mate. There's a bit of wind picking up. Shame that the wind is like fucking 18 or 19 degrees. Oh, bloody hell, what bastard. Oh, a bit of Arkanoid. Yeah, what was nice on my channel was original authors popping along and giving a bit of a backstory. The guy who wrote Outrun on the C64, the guy who wrote, you know, the music demo for Commodore, the famous one. The guy who wrote Jumping Jack, someone involved in Scorpius. Who else has been on the channel? There's been loads of them. Some Gauntlet game that some guy wrote, that he came on there as well. Ah no, we've got to dodge everything, innit? I did terrible at that. He's laughing at you, the Sid Chip is laughing at you, mate, because you did so bad. There is actually something called Delta Remix for, or is it Sanction Remix for the Spectrum. I never played that, I must admit. Yeah, you couldn't play this without auto fire. It's not really possible. That's where Airwolf is. He comes out of there. Do 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 do. Yeah. Anyway, let's check out a bit of BMX kids. Like I said, you can never have too much BMX. We got Panther on there. I know I've got Panther on there. Got a bit of Monty on the Run and Monty Mole, obviously. Can't have Monty games without the original Wanted Monty Mole. It's my favourite one. Haven't even had my crisps yet. Well, I'm getting used to the heat in this room, so maybe the rest of the house will feel cool enough to go to sleep. But who knows, mate, who knows? tomorrow's a bastard day. Every time I check the weather, a week ago it started off 34 degrees for tomorrow, and then every day that I checked it was like going up 1 degree. We were up to 40 fucking degrees and 20 degrees at night after. I'm like, fuck you. Last time I played BMX Kids, I had to play it on New Faithful, which is actually right here under the desk. We never got to piss about with the old Neos mass and cheese, but don't really matter. I know at least one other channel's done that, so you'll have to check out their video. Just seeing if there's anything else. Now, I did actually have Eyeball. Well, I got 2, but I meant the game. I didn't have the sequel to it though. I don't know if Chillers or Chinese Jugglers on there. That was a real pain in the arse. Ladybug, Puckman, Rolling, which is the best Amidar conversion. So it's all there really. Plus loads of dodgy comments on some of my videos. I think one of the videos starts with me shouting motherfucker at the camera. Oh no, it's an SX64 video. I couldn't tell you which fucking game it was. But that was because I was down to my last SX64. Because all the other 3 that did actually power on out of the 5, they won't fucking load anything, because I've been loading all those dirty crap discs caked in filth. Maybe I'll lay the bottle on the side so there's more ice in contact with the old Coke Zero. You do get a lot of condensation off the bottle coming off there. That's no good, mate. That's no good for anyone, certainly not electronic items. Let's clean the bottom of the desk a bit as well. There you go. And the top. There we go. I can't do the stunts on this, they're fiendishly difficult to work out, although I'm sure if you stuck with it, I just can't be bothered, mate. Not in the summer anyway. Not when you got Cyprus. Quality summers in fucking England. Bollocks to that, mate. Bollocks. These houses are not set up for that kind of summer. Yeah, whatever. Run stop to start. There we go. Loading pitch, which I've commented on before. Camera batteries doing well. Traders. Yes. Well, we don't actually need that, but yes anyway. Reset the high scores, thank you. Go. Can't remember. Don't think you have to like do any joystick wag. Whoa, mad Commodore and his joystick waggling. Right, the spokes are repaired, but you really need the fizzy drink to get the extra energy in it. You need the Red Bull, gives you tings in it. I don't know if that video's up. You know what tings are, ain't you? They're basically spliffs, joints. But I missed them. So it's a bit like Excite Bike, but £37.50 cheaper, I think. I think this was £2.50. You're rushing to the end, mad Commodore. You're not doing any jumps, but you break your spokes, isn't it? Oh, I used to do some epic jumps, and that was before I even had a bloody BMX. I had a Rally Striker. Go. Looks like a tiny little mountain bike before mountain bikes were invented. I was at the vanguard of everything, mate. Technology, biking, you name it, mate. Whee! See, when I do the stunts, it actually slows me down. So, more energy drinks for me, thank you. So it is only 4 colours, but it is only a budget game, so we can forgive it that. And the only thing remotely like this game is Excite Bike. Timed that perfectly. And you'd have to buy an NES anyway to play that, which I didn't. You know, by the time the NES came out in the UK, I already had an ST, and I was well on my way to looking for an Amiga 1000, mate. Go. Battery's doing very well today. Don't ask me why. Ah, come on, mate. So you pick up the wheels to repair damage to your spokes. That's basically what's going on there. And the energy drinks give you speed. Well, I think they're meant to be cola, actually. There are alternatives. There is no Ben Kenobi in this particular game, though. Oh, we got Star Wars, the Parker Brothers version, which I've never done, for the Star Wars Holiday Special video that I did. That's the only one I didn't do. Oh, I would have lost that race. Go. Bon Homme, that means good man. I thought it crashed then, bollocks, mate. I'll just stay down here and nah, come on, mate. Basically, you just got to try and stay out their way and get all the energy drinks, sir. It's better without the stunts, if you ask me. Especially as a 2-player game. Having to do the stunts is just annoying on a 2-player game. I missed the energy drink. Go. So we'll probably end on this game. So that's the pre-show over and done with. So yeah, well, as I say in the last video, in the 4-part spectacular, thanks to everyone who's supported the channel in the past. You know who you are. If you didn't support the channel, well, that's up to you, mate. It just sneaks in by a tyre valve. I think a 1-hour pre-show is that's good enough. Go. So that's probably the last track. Goodbye. Wipe a tear. You're not a baby and you're not a deer, anything. La 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 la. And we've got the Tango Orange. Ah, they took my Tango, bastards. We've got Tango Orange track. Or it could be a rusty track.